and I want to tell you a little bit about Usborne books. If you don't know much about them, they are a really wonderful children's book publisher, and they won this past year, 2014, they won the Independent Publisher of the Year Award, and they also won the Children's Publisher of the Year Award. And they are really well known in Europe and in the UK, and they're beginning to get more and more popular all over the world. They are published in many different languages and many different continents, and they're becoming very popular in the United States with the book parties now. And Peter Usborne was the founder of this company, and he started it over 40 years ago. He wanted to make nonfiction really accessible to children because he realized that kids have great potential, and he wanted them to have books that would excite them about learning. And I think that he succeeded. And one of the reasons that I wanted to get into Usborne is because I'm homeschooling, and I was reading about some resources in a book about classical education, and the author she kept listing Usborne books over and over in her list of suggested resources. And so I was like, I have to check this out. And I went to a party, and I pretty much wanted everything in the catalog, so I decided to support my Usborne habit, I might as well just start telling other people about it and helping them to get some books, and then I can also get some books while I'm at it. So I want to show you some of my favorite books that I have gotten so far and tell you about why I love them. First of all, of course, I love the educational books, and I have young children, so the See Inside books. First of all, there's a series of these. I love this one, See Inside Your Body. This year my kids are learning about the body in their science classes, and these are so great. The Usborne books, they appeal to every learning style, whether your child is an auditory learner or a kinesthetic learner, lifting the flaps. Some of the books have sounds, some of them come with CDs, buttons to push on some of them for the younger kids, touchy-feely books. Of course, all the bright colors that just invite a child into the book, they just make you want to look at it. They make me want to look at them. I love them. So I love the Lift the Flap books, and my kids love these too. This one's for younger kids. There's a whole set of these Wipe Clean books, and they are great for your preschoolers and toddlers. You can write on them with a Wipe Clean marker. It comes with a marker, and then they easily wipe clean. And my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old like to practice their alphabet in this book. They've got the step-by-step drawing books, and I love their drawing books. This one kind of reminds me of the Ed Imberly books that I liked when I was a kid. Just simplifies everything into basic shapes, and gives you a spot that you can practice and watch your progression and watch yourself get better and as you practice. So I think that's kind of neat. And I bought this for my daughter for Christmas, How to Draw Fairies and Mermaids. There's lots and lots of these how to draw books, and just really fun, exciting, and inviting books. And my daughter is also very crafty, and I found this Christmas Things to Stitch and Sew, and there's other books on things to make and do, lots of craft books, and of course that's lots of fun for the kids. Just show the inside of this step by step. She was looking at this today, trying to decide what her first project was going to be out of it. And then I have, of course, lots of favorites. I wanted to be sure to show you these illustrated classics. I really wanted to get these for my home library because I think it's important to introduce the classics to your children at an early age so that they won't be intimidated by them as they get older. Like, this is Dickens, so They are abridged versions of Dickens' classic stories for children. So you can introduce your children to these great authors when they're young, and then when they're older and they're reading it in their classes, they're not scared off by the names, the vocabulary, and the storylines. The illustrated Norse myths, Shakespeare, the Greek myths. So when they start to read some of the originals in high school, they won't be intimidated. They'll already know these characters. They'll already know the basic storyline. And let me show you some of the illustrations too. They're really beautifully bound. These books are, they're stitched into cloth, and these are going to last a lifetime. And all of Usborne's books have a lifetime guarantee. If anything happens to them, they will replace it at 50% of the original cost of the book. So anything at all, like even if your child rips out a page and you want to replace it, they will replace it at 50% of the cost of the book. But you can see these are beautifully illustrated. And I did want to show you this. My husband really liked this one, the Norse myths. He got very excited about it. We haven't given it to the kids yet for Christmas, but I know that they're going to be excited about it. I think a little boy especially would enjoy this book. I'm trying to find one of the nice pictures. There's a lot of text, but there are some really fun illustrations that would appeal to little boys. And then I do want to show you my daughter's favorite so far, the illustrated stories of princes and princesses. We've been reading out of this every night, and especially my 6-year-old really enjoys it. Just has some stories I've never heard before, and we've really enjoyed that. And then the Usborne fairy tales for bedtime. I love the illustrations in this. They are kind of old-fashioned, and they make the fairy tales a little different. I like it, though. They've made them a little less harsh than some of the classic fairy tales that I grew up with, but they still retain the story. It's just, they're just like a little sweeter. I really like the way that they've edited these fairy tales. And then, of course, it's called Books and More, Usborne Books and More. They have activities, and these activity cards, they have a whole set of these activity cards that are wipe clean activity cards. And this particular one is 100 things to do on a trip. So the mazes, drawing, circle hunt, and you could put these on a key ring and put them in your purse, and it's a nice little thing to keep kids occupied while you're out and about. I need to finish this up. I know, I've got just so many other things I wanted to show you, but let me just finish up and show you these sticker books. Lots and lots of sticker books, and let me tell you, the kids love these sticker books. All of my daughters, 2, 4, and 6, love them. They're big, shiny, they're pretty. What's not to love? There's tons of stickers, and in this particular one, you can design your own prints. It gives you tips for fashion design. This is also going to be a Christmas gift. I've got the Sticker Dolly Fairies. They've got the My First sticker books, and you don't need as much coordination to put the stickers on. This, you create a scene. And these are great for hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills. And, oh, quickly, what else can I show quickly? There's a mouse about the house, and that's not my, or where are my nuts? I think there are 2 that have the little removable, there's a mouse that comes with this book that my kids have taken, and they are playing with it up in their room, so it's not with the book. But it's very cute. You slip the mouse through little slots in the book, and you run it along the little dotted lines, and it's definitely a big favorite in our house. And I will just stop there because I know I'm rambling on and on. But if you have any questions, make sure you contact me. And I hope that you will order some of these books so that you can find out for yourself how great they are. And I know you'll love them. Thanks for watching.